Good tidings, friends, and welcome to Ventus creating more atrocities unto my eyes. That's the notification!
Congratulations.
You're a bad person. You're a bad person and you should feel bad.
I feel great. Where are we going?
Are you all ready? For Krabs? Let me... Phone. Okay, well, I'm stuck in top chat.
Congratulations.
Because... There we go. Alright, there we go. I can see people now.
Can you?
I hate you so much right now. Do I look like Riku, bitch? Hey! What up, Chrissy? Yeah, it's time for Krabs.
How do I always forget?
That's because it's the most unintuitive control scheme.
Whoa!
Like, it's...
Where am I going?
It's not terrible, but like, it is definitely the control scheme for a game where you are continually using that control scheme and only have to get used to it like the first time, not for like a subsection of the game that you only return to on rare occasions. That sentence made sense.
Absolutely.
For those of you who, sorry, fiddle with my wig, who may or may not have been here last week, I just want to remind everyone that at the prospect of going to the Caribbean, the entire chat just became a solid wall of variants of Krabs. Just everyone yelling about Krabs. So many Krabs.
All of the crabs. What's this?
Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs?
Oh.
That's why we have SpongeBob memes today. What up, Inkbox? What up, my dudes? Welcome to the onset of Krabs, also known as Kingdom Hearts Black Flag, in which we will be playing Black Flag, but in Kingdom Hearts, because for some reason Nomura decided I'm just going to put the entirety of Assassin's Creed Black Flag in this one world. Because he can do that. I guess. Not that I'm complaining, I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts Black Flag. Which for whatever reason is getting progressively more difficult for me to say. Also, I just like to share that like the design for the physical world.
How do I back out? I wanna get that.
Like, it's a giant tentacle monster. You can see it in the like why is the whole world a bunch of tentacles?
Why did you do that?
You did a U-turn.
Well, I wanted to not do that.
You gotta go at it from another.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Well, I'm sorry. It doesn't like you either.
Wanna go get the thing.
Because you have to get them at the right angle.
Yeah,
right?
I know, and it's not letting me like keep sailing past the planet. I have to like skirt the planet, otherwise it's gonna turn me around.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
Are you?
No.
No.
I also am not sure. What I'm saying is it wouldn't let you take its picture before. That might be because you have to take it from the other side.
Well, I gotta get closer to it. Because it's also a distance thing.
Oh, it is also a distance thing? Okay. Well, welcome to Gummy Ship O'Clock, guys.
I just wanna get the thing.
Let's see.
See if we're close enough.
What the fuck is that supposed to be?
Did I already get that one? I did already get that one.
What's it supposed to be? A bug robot? Why are there constellations of bug robots?
They're all Final Fantasy monsters.
That is not a standard Final Fantasy monster.
They told me what it was. We can look it up.
Okay. Adonis, do y'all really want to know if I'm eating it? Hello, everyone! I don't know, Adonis. Are you Mr. Krabs? That's the real question here now. You don't have time to nick.
I knew as soon as I... Alright, we have the really long intro sequence that explains this isn't that.
Oh.
This is the exposition to the tune of A Pirate's Life for Me for the second movie that was executed much better than the entirety of Arendelle.
Shots fired. I had forgotten about the gummy ship, and then I hadn't forgotten about the gummy ship.
I hadn't forgotten about
Adonis, I'm Mr. Kravenort.
That's a 13th vessel.
Mr. Krabs' 13th vessel confirmed. If anyone from SpongeBob was going to be the 13th vessel, it's going to be Squidward. And I am sad that I'm seriously saying this or saying that sentence.
Squidward, not Gary the Snail.
Well, it'd be either Squidward, Gary, or Plankton. Those are the top 3 candidates, I feel. This has become a very serious scientific discussion. Both of us are very salty about Arendelle. It is, objectively, from a design standpoint, the most poorly executed of the worlds. Because, not through fault of its own, through fault of what is almost certainly, Square in Disney Play.
No, it's adorable.
He's such a good boy! Look at him! He's so much better than you. Because he doesn't have a gummy ship.
Because we get to be pirates again.
Yep,
you always did like this world.
But
how could anyone not?
No one can be mad at that face.
Still, it's a real
Look at
shame we
adorable
don't have a
pirate
bigger
boy.
ship.
Oh, I like all the
Where
stars
else?
reflected in the water.
The edge of the
I'm not
world!
sure I noticed that
Captain
before.
Sora!
Oh? What ails ya, Mr. Goofy?
This precious,
edge of
this
the
precious
world.
child.
Aye!
We're running out of sea, sir!
Aye! We're running out of sea!
Sora.
Sora, like, what the fuck does that mean? Also, how did you not notice that before? I mean, I realize objectively it's because of some bullshit that, like, I think is actually explained in the original movie, but...
Well, I think that scene happens with, like, 10
Yeah.
characters.
Yeah.
I just forget
Bye, guys. Rip.
who it was. Rip.
Rip.
Does that count as a yeet?
No, you what, going, fall, like, just going over something like that, that's not a yeet. You're not getting thrown, you're just falling. You don't have initial projectile force.
We're not getting yeeted into the afterlife?
Not yet.
Yet being the key word.
Ah, yes, load times. They're,
According to review...
yeah, no, also,
reviews,
Ben made,
not
oh,
as
no,
bad.
there's more cute boy. Ben made the gummy ship even worse. He was adding snakeskin texture to things the last time I checked. Can we talk about one side of his thing has the crown, but the other side has that X? His
Whoa.
hat. See? One side is his crown, the other side is a tiny little edge. It's supposed to be like a stitch, but like it's an
Where'd
X.
we end up this time?
Dead. Which you
In the
actually wind up a
afterlife.
lot. On a regular basis. This world has one of the longest
walking
intro cutscenes, I
forever.
feel like.
Mm,
Like,
but
Some
it still
pirates.
feels
We won't
less
get anywhere without a ship.
well, it's
tedious than
yeah.
Arendelle.
It's pretty engaging, and admittedly, like, it's
ship.
because Square wanted to show off its pretty graphics, but,
Well, also, they skipped a whole movie,
yeah.
so they had to catch up.
Well, I just mean that the cutscene density at the beginning of this world in
More
general is a
Krabs.
lot. Like, you're gonna have to do a quick thing here, but then there's another, like, pretty long forward cutscenes. I think the thing that confuses me the most about Sora's pirate costume is that his shoes aren't yellow, or have any yellow on them.
That is weird.
Like, it was one of his most iconic things, and they actually... I mean, like, his design is cohesive and certainly better than other things that happened.
Sora. Huh? Jack Sparrow!
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Sure is.
Hey, Jack, where are we?
I want... It has so many textures. I want to pet it. The coat.
absconding.
There's just all of the... Like, I just want
Help me
to...
catch the pearl
Edit.
before she gets away.
Aye,
Uh-oh,
Captain.
Uh-oh. All I saw was Venno.
I don't know what Venno was in regards to
Probably
anymore.
the snake skin.
Oh, yeah, probably. You know what this map needs? Needs more sand. Sojourn, no. I am doing much better, guys. I had a really, like, fast but severe flu, so I was sick for precisely 4 days. My other roommate was also sick for precisely 4 days. The worst of which involved, like, the first day wasn't that bad, but then, like, the next, like, 36 to 48 hours was, like, rocking a fever,
come on,
the
guys.
upwards of
Come on,
102. Which was most of Wednesday. Like, I was kind of feeling better on Wednesday. My fever had just broken, but I didn't want to subject you guys to the sounds that my throat was making when I coughed into a mic. Like, that just seemed like it would have been cooler than usual. So, and as of, like, Friday of last week, I've been fine. I still am getting a little bit of, like, popping up phlegm every so often, but, like, I don't have a running nose anymore. I don't have to deal with that. You're in rage form already, I see. Piratey rage. These guys are tough.
Yeah, they are. Well, I was in low health because I was... Because I wasn't fighting anything, I was just dodge rolling and catch up with the shit.
Oh.
Yeet.
Yeet! No, I fucked that up. There. There we go. I didn't let the keyboard turn on correctly.
Good job. There we go. This will help.
I just see lies Norts with no context. Oh, I understand. I understand the comment now. Yeah, my...
Well, I'm underleveled.
When did that happen? You
Just now.
just now. You beat the hell boss in Frozen without too much issue. Well, I remembered, though, like, those almost got me. I got past them through the skin of my teeth, so they might be of a similar difficulty of the wolf boss, and we went into the wolf boss going red alert, and we did not go into these in red alert, so now it might be easier.
Well, now that I have full health, it'll be fine.
That's valid. That's very valid. Yes, no, we do not speak of my secret agenda with the Nords that happened during a period of time in my absence that no one needs to know. Well, the official fan art said,
Right.
missing with Nords.
I wasn't allowed to go to that meeting.
No, because you're not a fucking Nord. White ass bitch.
Stop being in the air.
I'm just glad it didn't last that long.
What? my stickers?
Oh my god, I haven't been giving you stickers. What sort of shitty co-host am I? Here's some, here we go. Here's the one we were pulling on from before. Okay, well since I missed 2 in a row, I'm just gonna give you a big one. There you go.
Sounds
There you go. You also need a dead sticker, so you get a Disney princess. How about Tiana? There you go.
Here we go.
Sounds
There you go, because you're almost there. Oh, you are almost there. Okay.
yeah, this one's gonna bite at the other one like that. Thank you. Why were they both just sitting there being like, I'm just gonna take it?
Because reasons. Because their AI was designed for you to be using a Keyblade that, like, you're not using, that I never use, even. Or they're assuming you're maybe that might act like the Sephiroth effect of you've never fought, you've never
That worked!
Hey! And you learn some sort of skill thing. The whole chat, Tiana is good. I'm just gonna
Starting off the stream with 4 whole stickers. It's gonna be a good day.
I just like to note that Tiana is definitely more worthy of being a Princess of Heart than Rapunzel, and this is all. Feels important to state for the record. What up, Jack? Ya boy.
Very dramatic.
Very dramatic. Oh no, I want to break out into song, but I don't want to get a copyright strike. But I want to so bad.
Just the mouth hanging open.
Crab!
Stroking a crab.
Take it and level up! This is the tale. It's stuck in my head and I want to sing!
They're gonna be around soon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
in
exciting.
like July. Or something.
No, Raps is now, no. Alice is still like above Raps with the shit that Raps has gone through recently. Like, Raps' Princess of Heart card was revoked. You do not do level 99 necromancy and get to be a Princess of Heart. That is against the rules. Raps is officially in 13 vessel confirmed territory, and they have just been wrong. Raps could forge the Keyblade by herself.
I know that. I know where
Maybe
I am.
that's what her hair
And
is.
don't think I
Her hair is just the Keyblade. Alright. Theory confirmed.
I'm in Davy Jones' locker. Assuredly.
Jack Sparrow.
I
What's
like
up,
Barbossa's little braid in the back.
Barbossa!
It's a big mood. It reminds me of my
It's been too
hair.
long, hasn't it?
Aye, Isla de Muerta, remember? You shot me.
Okay, so we're allowed to talk about guns,
I didn't.
we just can't show them.
It's okay because
we meet
in
again.
retrospect it is proven that
It's
he did not
lovely
die
to see
by
you
him being
all.
okay now.
Oh,
see.
Will, Elizabeth.
You can have guns as long as there are
Is
no gun-related
something about
consequences.
you different?
Yeah, you look all swashbuckly.
Well, I've seen
Those are the
Alright,
rules.
Tarzan.
but I never thought I'd find you here.
Speaking of,
Clayton.
where exactly is here? What's all this about a locker?
Davy
Oh,
Jones'
honey.
locker. Jack neglected to repay a certain debt to Jones.
You
So
are a
Jones
man
sent a
of the
Kraken to
sea.
devour Jack.
Sorrow.
And that's how
Sorry,
he
you
ended
live on
up
an
here.
island, you dumb fuck.
Then Davy Jones' locker.
This
You're
is the
saying that
afterlife.
we've gone beyond.
Beyond the grave?
Congratulations.
Donald and this is going to be a
And
weird
we're
sentence.
here to
Donald
rest
Goose, you're so
Jack
pretty in
from
this
his
world.
fate.
See it
I
all.
enjoy Super HD
Out
Donald
and
and
about, eh?
Goofy.
You add an agreeable sense of the macabre to any delirium.
He thinks we're a hallucination.
Complete with these 3 masqueraders.
I mean, if
Jack,
I saw
this is real. We're
a
here.
talking duck and dog, I
We've
would
come
also
to
assume-
rescue you.
Look at how pouty Sora is. That face.
Have you now? That's very
The,
kind of
the
you.
rigging, the
But it would seem
delicacy
that
of
as
the
I possess
rigging
ship
that
and
must
you
have
don't,
gone in to
you're
Jack
the ones who need
Sparrow's
of rescuing.
nostrils.
And I'm not sure as I'm in the mood.
But not his hair.
Jack! Cutler Beckett has the heart of Davy Jones. He controls the Flying Dutchman.
He's taking over the seas.
And he must be stopped.
I don't
The
know, his hair
Brethren
is pretty
cart is
lovingly rigged.
cowed.
Leave you people alone for
It's
just a
just
minute and look what
floated
happens.
slightly because it looks like it's on some
Everything's
ragdoll.
gone to pot.
So the collider for where his chest is just a little off.
I'm lost. What's going on?
Well, sounds to me like this Beckett fella they mentioned is trying to conquer the ocean.
Oh,
Have Goofy's eyes always been blue?
yeah. No
I-
conquerors.
Listen, Jack. The world needs your
I
back
guess
something
I'll
fierce.
Google that now.
And you need a crew.
Why should I sail with any of
You're
you?
fucking dead, Sora
Four
boy.
of you have tried to annihilate me.
Jack, we're on your side.
If it's
so
not a
you are,
cultural
mates.
thing on his island, I'd like
I
to
never
imagine
could have
him
caught the
being
pill
like a
without you.
locker and just like
Sora,
flashbacks
Sora,
to getting
Goofy,
shoved in a locker
go
in
ahead.
middle school.
Yes.
Now, as for the rest of you,
Bold of you to assume you went to middle school.
Theodolma,
Bold.
you're in. Gibbs, you can come. Way, go
I say as I
lads,
tried
prepare
to.
to make
No,
sail.
his eyes are black and solid normally. That's what I thought. Goofy does not have a fucking eye color, so
Which way you
this is some
going,
bullshit.
Jack?
Barbossa's claws.
Who do I get to pirate the ship
Right
now?
then, Mr. Sora, the helm is yours.
I'm not sure
Provided
quite yet.
You pass muster.
Huh?
See that island there? With the
Yeah,
two
no,
peaks?
he was.
Prove you can reach that.
Oh my gosh, he
The
was
open sea is yours.
freshman in high school age when
Aye,
his-
aye.
when he left the island.
Oh.
So but we don't know Destiny Island's. Oh, you do get to pilot it now.
Yeah.
We don't know Destiny Island's school system. You're gonna assume it's something standard and Japanese-ish given the uniforms, but like, so I'm assuming he's been at a place with a locker-shaped item before. Oh, his cape is so foopy. Look at the foopy coattails. Look at them go foosh. I have never noticed this before because I've been too busy trying to not run the ship into things, which is surprisingly difficult. Alright, time for Black Flag!
Time for murdering things.
Helpless on those ships.
Ready the cannons.
Your cannons are on the sides of your ship because that's how ships work. This is, oddly enough, surprisingly realistic, like, a surprisingly accurate representation. Like, it's, you know, blown up for fantasy purposes, but, like,
Mind
it's
your
still,
heading.
like,
Don't lose sight of the enemy.
the base is
There we
pretty,
go.
is rooted in a surprising amount of reality.
It's a lot of ocean.
It is a lot of ocean.
We've got cabin fever.
So, we do have a destination, right?
Not at all.
I can't tell anymore.
Like the tiny nose.
Sup, Theodolma? Or should I say
Cast your
Calypso?
fate with Jack Sparrow, and you'll soon be sharing in
I
the
can
wrath
never
of Davy
remember
Jones.
her human alias
The guy
name.
Will
like,
mentioned?
I
Who does he
only know
think he
because
is,
I saw
anyway?
it written.
And what did Jack ever do to
I
him?
can memorize anything I see written.
Truly, you don't know who Davy Jones be.
She
And
judging him
you
because he
say
look.
you be mean of
She
the
know what up.
sea.
Like, bitch, you grew up on an island, you dumb fuck.
Let's put it this way. We're from another sea.
I mean, that's valid. That's valid.
Are you now? Jack and Davy Jones' fate be intertwined. Jones,
Thank you for the
he raised Jack's
exposition.
precious pearl from the depths and
And
made
also
Jack
Krabs.
captain for 13
13.
years. In exchange, Jack promised to give Jones his soul as payment. But 13 years pass, and Jack failed to return.
I'm sure. Why
So
does it look like he has a
Jones, him
Poké
send
Walker?
the Kraken to devour
Don't worry
Jack,
about it.
taking him and the pearl.
You gotta get
back
those
to the
mid-ocean Pokestops.
But if
Great
Jones
place to
learned
catch
that witty
Dratini.
Jack cheat that fate,
Absolutely.
him gonna
Okay.
punish Jack even worse. And Jack's
The
friends
game needs to
too.
stop updating. I can't download the updates on my phone. I don't have enough space.
Same.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
fuck it.
mean that the Kraken's
Okay,
gonna eat
neighbors,
us?
you do you.
Let the Kraken have a crack. I ain't scared.
Sora.
Sora.
Sora, no.
Not scared at all. That be rare. Most men, them run for land at the mention of the Kraken. Not you.
I fought like 13 Xehanorts.
But Jack be scared. He want to be free of his debt to Davy Jones. That's why him need the box. It be a chest where Davy Jones lock away the part of him that hurt. The pain it caused him was too much to live with,
Vexen gets so
but
upset.
not enough to cause him to die.
What do you mean it's a literal heart in a box? That's of no use to
And
me.
Donald also is getting
What part of him is
them
that?
baby blue. Like them having like I never noticed that before.
Him
That they gave them like irises. Like I understand why, because it would have been super uncanny if they had the solid black eyes in that high def.
Yeah, but
How
why
does
is
he
it
do it? A creature
It's your
absent of
boy.
heart,
your
and
boy?
yet somehow able to keep existing. Not even my finest replica can claim that achievement.
That's a
The secret
blatant
must be in that
incorrect
box.
truth.
I
That's
have to
He
know
does
what
that.
mysteries
This
it
entire
contains.
scene we know is him lying
That's
through
true.
his teeth.
That's
were to
true.
find the box and seize it. No more. Put a leash on that runaway curiosity.
Never.
Always
Dad
so
spotted.
short-sighted. Why would the organization
I
seek
just
me
love
out just as soon as I was
His theatrical
recompleted?
movements.
If not to affirm my intellectual
He's so
prowess
fucking
and
extra,
invest
I
in my
love him.
research. Every stride I make is a stride.
You can't
for
tell me
all of
that
us.
despite him being the nerdiest of science people,
really?
he was totally in theater club.
And what exactly
There's
are
no
we
way he
striding
wasn't.
towards?
Luxord, do I detect a hint of treachery in your words?
Did you say Luxord?
What? Don't be
A
absurd.
lot closer to Luxord.
But to be clear,
Some weird.
I serve the organization.
Guys,
I
his
don't
name
share
is
your
Luxord.
need to please
I love this
Zemnis.
conversation of I'm not
He's good
betraying
at
the
wrapping you
organization
around
if
his
you're not
little
betraying the
finger.
organization. But let's all be
Always has
real,
been.
no one gives a fuck.
All I desire is the freedom to continue
Look at
my
them choppers.
research. Ansem the Wise refused to nurture my talents, so I cast my lot with Zemnis. With Xehanort, rather.
They have a lot in
Simple as
common,
that.
like very dramatic
I
hand
see.
gestures and science.
And you don't
very
care how
dramatic
he
science-related
uses
hand
your
gestures.
research.
Not in the
I
slightest.
swear Luxord let
All
his
that
sleeves get
concerns me
longer.
is that
Like,
I
is he
complete the
wearing one of
perfect
Vexen's
human
coats?
vessel.
That's all well and good. But I know
No,
this
their
world
sleeve
better
shapes are
than
actually a
you.
bit different.
Kindly stay
I
out
don't
of the
remember
way.
Luxord's being that
Oh,
long.
of
though.
course.
Like, I remember his
Considering
hair
those
sticking out
pests have
the
Yeah.
shown up, I'd
And now they
hardly get
both have
anything
those
done.
bell things
Yeah.
going on.
I already know what to do with the pests. Then you can resume your stuffy studies.
Oh, it's an alliteration.
That's my boy. I'll be watching from the shadows then.
Bye.
Bye. Bye, Dad.
No, come back. You're entertaining. Can't wait to see him next month.
Vexen, I'm just here to do science. I don't care who that's with.
Whoop. That was green. Congratulations on being upside down and in the water.
Yup. Yeah, this was one of the scenes I was really surprised, like, how they skipped and cut it. Because if you haven't seen the movie, it's extra fucking confusing. But it might be a deal with Disney of, no, be
Thanks,
intentionally
Jack.
confusing to make people
You
watch the
could have
movies.
warned us.
Yeah,
It
everything
does
went
just have a little
topsy-turvy and
X.
upsy-downsy.
Well,
I don't think
at
it's
least we're
sticking.
back in the land of the living.
It is,
Never fear. All according to plan.
but like closer
But
to
that'd be no
embroidery
reason to
stitching
rest
than
easy.
any kind of necessity.
A ship!
I've never
Alright,
seen one like
alright,
that.
time to fight Luxord. Or not.
No.
Just a lot of these guys.
Heartless!
Look out!
Wee!
Barbosa,
That's
have you
not
allied with those fiends again?
vaguely
Don't
terrifying.
impugn me honor. Why would I
Puts
conspire
things
with
into
them?
a realistic
But you did
perspective that no one
conspire
wants
with
to
them.
really think
Could you
about.
discuss it later?
What?
The bird like dropping a bomb-style missile down on the ship, and the ship like rocking like that,
Get
like
ready!
highlighting the destructiveness of Heartless in a more realistic manner instead of a like they're
I sure
just
do wish we could get a little
darkness and
closer.
stuff manner. Because ratings, I want to pet Donald. He's so
Sora
fluffy.
has spokes.
Yes.
We never noticed that.
We
Oh,
can.
yeah, no, he has a fucking fur-lined coat, and the whole thing is, like, different patchwork,
Can we
textures
address
of
this?
Donald and Goofy! Protect the ship! I'll handle the Heartless.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Sleeping Realm Theory chalks this up to this being some realm of sleep bullshit.
Okay. I mean, we do know flow motion now. What is it called?
Your stepping makes sense, because you're stepping on the air. Just
Why have I
casually-
taken damage?
You might take collision damage if you ran into some,
Oh, yeah, that would be why. Well, they need to not do that.
but they're really easy to get on and off of, and then you can just,
Whoa, hi there.
get off of it and heal.
How do I do that?
It's on the corner, L1, get off. There you go.
Heal!
Now I'm in the water. How do I get up?
Alright. And then you need to be Noctis.
I don't remember how to do
Use
that.
the shot lock and then
Yeah,
hit square.
I don't remember. Bold of you to assume I remember how to shot lock.
Oh, birdie magic now. If you do forget, like, there's a way to like get on the fucking bird.
Yeah, you come up here, you hit a 1. No, silly you.
Heal!
And then you can flow motion on the. You're getting less of the color gas than I did when I was fighting it. It looks like.
Whoa!
Well, it's
Oh, there's
because
more.
I'm super far away from the ship, and I don't even know where the ship is anymore.
I mean, it flies around. It's over there. You can lead it away or like chase it, basically. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember having too much.
I'm having a lot of trouble with it, honestly.
No, not trouble with it, but like I don't remember
Firing at the ship.
if I had issues with the ship or not. Because I had trouble getting used to it. Maybe I did. No, I think I did. Did I take 2 tries with this one? I might have. Because once you like get in the groove, it's a lot easier. Yeah, because you can air step directly onto it, I guess.
Nope.
No? Thank you for that helpful message, information box. That is about as fucking helpful as defeat Xehanort and take your body back. Alright? I'm tired of your fucking sass, information box.
Am I moving?
Yes.
Like straight up. Okay. These are so slow. Alright.
I also had a weird kind of, like, I was used to this because oddly enough it's not dissimilar to the aerial combat Drakengard. Because that's definitely a thing that should be being compared to a Kingdom Hearts game. Triangle, there you go.
Cool. Now what do I do?
You wait for it to calm the fuck down. And... Okay, somersault. Oh. There you go.
Looks not
And then you
terrifying.
can X to attack and square the barrier. And you'll do way more damage than this. It's basically like building up to getting to here to knock out a couple of chunks of health.
Would you?
But yeah, no. For anyone who doesn't know Drakengard, it's the prequel to the Nier series, which is more widely known. It was an old Square game headed by a couple of guys who idolized the creator of Evangelion. To put some context into.
Can we please? Somebody, anybody, let's go. Right.
And in Drakengard, there were a lot of segments involving you getting on a dragon and having like 1/3 of the game was dedicated to these aerial combat segments. You'd have the ground combat, the mixed combat where the dragon is really low to the ground and you're basically just satisfyingly blowing up hordes of people with dragon fire.
Come on.
And the mechanics aren't exactly the same by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a very similar principle once like you're used to the weirdly specific strategy of aerial dragon combat. They're very, very fucked up games. Story-wise, I love them dearly. But they are very definitely totally in sync with Evangelion. I used to joke that all of the M-rated content that Square wanted to put in their RPGs, they just shoveled all into that one convenient pile. There you go. And you got this weird cinematic where you've got to wait for it. There you go. And then it screams at you, and it's terrifying. Fairly upsetting. Like, the texture of the inside of its mouth makes me uncomfortable. noticed how like shiny one of its wings are, and that's not making me happy. That's in fact making me the opposite happy. Things that are bone should not be shiny. It's just a general. You're much better at the guard trade-off than I am.
It's because I remember watching you and memorizing the timing.
That's valid.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it's just a tedious and obnoxious fight. In the end. That unfortunately, because like you have to go through a tutorial. I also went to San Francisco first like a dummy.
Oh, right. So you had practice.
And I think that... Oh, it did.
Hey!
Hey! Because if you go to Caribbean first, this, like, you are going into this boss... That was my complaint about the Caribbean world in general, though. So many of the boss fights in it were so cinematic that, like, you were learning the mechanics for that boss fight for most of the fight, and that made the fight frustrating and unsatisfying even when you won, even if you didn't have that much trouble.
Oh, right!
Or, like, you know, you beat it on your first try. Oh.
Wait! Oh no!
Rip Sora.
You have glide, don't you?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
Whoops. Sora?
Oh! Hello, Zebrafish Cat. Thank you for wishing us luck with Krabs. That is truly...
Donald?
I'll read that again.
Goofy? Where are the others?
After you fell, we came looking for you. I guess
I'm
they must have
uncomfortable
kept
by
going.
how, like, legitimately human shaped the majority of Goofy is.
Oh.
Like, from the neck down, that was a person, and I don't like that.
Mm-hmm.
That eager to sail under Captain Jack Sparrow?
Oh?
Jack!
Nope.
Crab World is best world.
Hey, there's Sora's shoe.
Hey, what up, Ketzel? Welcome to Crab Hell also.
Perhaps you'll consider an arrangement. One which requires nothing from you but information.
It's a really
Regarding the brother in
This
court,
scene
no
is
doubt.
so pretty.
In exchange for fair compensation.
This ship
Square my
looks
debt
like
with
Sora's
giants.
shoe.
Guarantee my freedom.
It's all black and yellow.
Of course. It's just good business.
I can't
Were I
argue
in a
with that
depository
sentence because I suppose
then
it
might
is
I
an
divulge?
objectively true observation.
Are they playing Dungeons and Dragons?
Where are they meeting? What are their plans?
Remember, historically, all combat was planned in the fashion of Dungeons and Dragons with little miniatures on maps.
We need to start doing that again.
Yes.
We need to go get the Kingdom Hearts miniatures.
Shall we?
Oh god. Oh god.
Shall we what?
Some pirate won't get anywhere without a ship.
How many times
So,
does Sora
let's go
almost
get one.
die in this world? Jack is a bad friend. He doesn't deserve Sora's unconditional love. That's because Sora's unconditional love, he is mistaking it for friendship. It is an
Sora and Jack
idolization
sure
because
cut from the
Sora
same
has some sort of
cloth.
strange pirate fetish that really he should not have, having grown up on an island.
I didn't have in Kingdom Hearts 1.
And you have my
When Riku plays pirate, it's bad. When Sora wants to play pirate, it's fine.
You ever wish for.
Double standards.
Free her how?
I just want to wipe
Look
his
at-
face.
Look at his eyebrows.
What's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing really. I'm good.
Are you sure?
Look at that precious baby boy.
Oh boy.
Jack is something more concerning than a bad friend. He's a bad role model. Like, Sora's gonna come back here, and he's gonna go back, and he's just gonna have, like, 2 fistful of rum, and someone is going to have to be like, no. Like, this is the only time Donald and Goofy are being better parents than someone else, alright? Alright, they are the only reason Sora did not leave this world with the new condition of alcoholism. Sora, what's wrong? Depression! That is correct. That is in fact a true statement that summarizes this game. Sora got in the robot.
Okay. Oh, I found an ingredient. It was a Miller mushroom. I was trying to get to the save point.
Don't let Sora learn about alcohol.
I'm afraid I won't
The
be joining
7
you
seas
underwater,
of Sora
mate.
ship confirmed.
Let's just say I don't have...
A rum lifer, Sora. Oh no, what have I started?
Died. LT. Good job hitting your head on a rock. Oh, we're gonna spend so much time underwater.
Yeah.
Sora, why don't you have to breathe?
Sleeping realm theory.
Right. Still haven't read that all the way through.
Oh, one of the things it points out is, in the majority of Kingdom Hearts, you cannot just breathe underwater, and in fact in Atlantica, like, the reason they were mermen, it was a big deal, was so that they could breathe underwater and fit in the world, so I was really confused by it. In any world where they don't have the fishtail, they behave and interact with water normally and cannot breathe under it, which is problematic. Except for in Dream Drop Distance, in the Pinocchio world where you like walk under the in worlds where it's not real, which is in Dream Drop Distance and Chain of Memories, where he's walking through the water because it's not really there, kind of like idea, or it's a dream.
Yeah,
and so the idea,
like, did you?
Yeah. So the idea is that the fact that he can breathe, the water has to do with it being in a sleeping layer. And the fact that they can talk, even though that there's a distortion, and potentially the fact that he's not aware. This was not the thing. This is my own addition. The idea that he's not aware that he's in a sleeping realm, or in a dream layer, is probably why he's pseudo behaving with it, like he's swimming through it instead of walking along the bottom. There's like resistance in the water. And there's the distortion to the sound because that's like slightly more believable. Because it's like Sora doesn't understand science. If it was Vexen, he'd probably like not realizing a dream, the water would behave exactly scientifically as you would expect because reasons. You should be able to cure under. Oh, you were just waiting.
I was.
Obtain fish.
Bold of you to assume that I have empathy.
Disneyland being Tokyo is probably populated by pirates or pirate trade probably part of the island culture. Yes. This part of the Dream World Theory makes me especially believe it. Yeah. I don't know, like, I read through it, I was sold on a lot of it, I wouldn't say I was like 100%, like I was probably like at 90% with all of the different things and points. But any of the things that I did have reservation, like they similarly in their theory were like, so we're not as sure about this, but we're gonna point it out. So like that's entirely valid. And I get that feeling. I get that feeling a lot. Again, just obtain fish. In all.
I got the fish. It was some cod.
My reservation against being Teodama is that Donald and Goofy are also behaving with the water accordingly and breaking that rule. But that's not an impossibility, especially since Jack and none of the other world residents breathe the water. Or interact with the water in a supernatural fashion. It could just be that Donald learned a better water spell.
Well, we do have water magic for the first time, so
Yeah.
that's possible.
Like, maybe Donald just observed Demix and went, because we got fucking Zeta Flare, Ultimate Red Mage, fucking Dolan Duck up in this bitch.
And see, we keep resetting Sora's level. We don't keep resetting Donald's level.
Yep.
So Donald's got like 3 games of being level 99. So...
More than that, because we have in 1, and in Chain of Memories, and in 2...
Well, I averaged because, you know, who actually gets it up to level 99.
Oh no, that is 3 games. Because he's not in drop distance or...
Donald, help, Donald, help! Guys, I literally can't heal.
Careful, the
I
jellyfish
know,
will...
but I can't.
Oh, no, I'm just warning you about dodging a lot.
They don't seem like they followed me in here. The point was, I had no HP. If I had taken 1... If I had done that...
Yep. That's why I warned you about the jellyfish, bruh!
Well, if I had stayed where I was, I still would have died.
They address the Dream Eater thing in the Sleeping Realm theory. The idea that you fight nightmares and Dream Eaters in sleeping worlds, opposed to the realm of sleep as a whole. And while you don't fight any nightmares or see any nightmares, which seems specifically to plague worlds that are asleep, which there is a distinction of that they try to make.
Sora, no.
You can summon your Dream Eaters, and that's a red flag, because it's, Sora, no.
That seems suspiciously convenient.
Listen
to
Goofy.
Listen to Gooby!
Sora,
Gooby
no!
is smarter than you!
Sora, no!
You have one fucking job, so why are there so many bosses in this world?
I don't know.
But Donald, no pirate worth his salt ignores treasure.
Sora, that is not a justification for being a dumbass. That was just the pirate version of Leroy Jenkins. Listen to the good. Sora is a method actor. The truest fucking statement. But the idea about the Dream Eaters is,
I don't wanna.
like, Dream Eaters cannot be in the real world, but an absence of Dream Eaters does not mean it is the real world, if that makes sense. Sort of like a spaghetti is pasta, but not all pasta is spaghetti type situation. There's also the Riku Dream Eater shenanigans.
Please don't eat me.
Classic background music. I just like to say this is the good. I don't like it when Heartless have tongues. I'm just gonna say that now. That makes its tail is just a fucking wheel. Okay.
It's not a wheel, it's a saw blade.
Oh. That's a little.
Please don't eat me.
It's eating you. It's Voraclaw. It's Vortime. It's edging in on the Unversed territory, so I am offended.
Hey Donald, can we please?
Saw Blade's tail, like, it's glowy to make it less, like...
Sea fire.
Thank you.
You can hold O down to swim faster. It is not a button. I didn't when I was fighting Xehanort. I just tapped it thinking it was a, like, short burst, not something I could hold down because I'm a dumbass.
Can we not be in the wall, please? Yes, thank you.
Cherokee is a Dream Eater, and Cherokee being a Dream Eater is a sign that points to basically the KHUX matrix. The idea that the things happening in KHUX aren't real or actually happening.
Hey, Donald.
Donald be dead.
Who is now dead?
Donald is dead.
Oh boy.
His fucking KO image is him like putting his hand up like some pretentious motherfucker. Wow, same with that swimming. Ocean Boar in all caps. My general rule of thumb is with Kingdom Hearts like theory stuff. Usually the simplest possible solution is not going to be the case because Nomura is a madman and his brain is a bag of cats. So
Brain is a bag of meow.
Brain is a bag of motherfucker. You you deserve that. You deserve to be beaten by Titus. Alright. Ergo, picking the one, like, because somewhere along the line, one of the rules he's created is going to get bent and get, or have a secret meaning, or become confusing. Or there'll be several things that have understood rule sets or metaphysics within the series that come into conflict, and then having to decide which one to follow is really hard, and why coming up with a solid theory without any holes is not impossible. So in this case, the idea of Chirithy's origin would be a conflicting issue. Knowing that Dream Eaters technically originated from the Master of Masters, because of nature is concerning, it seems like the Dream Eaters that we're familiar with are actually specifically the spirit companions from the cell, like the little pets you get from the cell phone game. Which are different from Chirithy, even though Chirithy has the Dream Eater symbol. So, deriving it as, the spirits that Brain made, he made because it was, maybe it had to do with the KHUX matrix, what have you. Like, we know very fucking little about Dream Eaters, all things considered, and a lot of the Dream Eater based evidence, even as I argue with it, argue for and against various pieces of it, we frankly know so little about Dream Eaters using that as, like, which is why they presented so much stuff as the linchpin. It just doesn't hold up, because, like, we know a lot very specifically about how Heartless and Nobodies function comparatively, and even Unversed, and all we know about Dream Eaters is that they're dreams, and they're nightmares when they become darknessy.
Can we turn on the AC before we stream next week?
We need to get a fan in here.
We do need to get a fan in here.
It's the AC being off is not the issue. It's like 50 degrees outside. Like, it got cooler real fast.
Oh, cool.
Unless you've been hot all day, in which case that is in fact the issue.
Woohoo! It's our very own ship.
Look at this happy boy. My favorite thing about this scene is that
Jack?
it is the cave, like the cove he finds the ship in, is so much like the scene in Moana when she finds the...
Jack, you already have the Black Pearl.
Aye, to which this ship holds no candle.
Can't fight my ship if I never use it.
Take what you can.
Avoid all ship battles. Swim to collect crabs. Avoid all ship battles that way. What a fucking mood. That white hair scarf. Yeah, white hair scarf. Ephemera is gonna show the fuck up. The idea, I don't know, Ketzel, if you've seen the Dark Inferno. A lot of people are, and I am totally on this bandwagon, are assuming that he is the Dark Inferno. So whatever the friggity fuck happened to this boy, we got the missing thread of Brain and Ericus's relationship. It is some fun time.
Just follow
Also,
your
Madonna
hearts,
says,
come on.
either to say Unverse don't function so much as exist. That is valid. That is a valid. It's just a valid.
One whole valid.
One whole valid. I still say by, based off
That's
of...
a lot of her...
Huh?
It's a lot of X's on those flags.
Oh, yeah. They talked about the ship, and, like, there's something like 13 windows and 7 cannons or something on it, like, and that's all done intentionally. Like, there are like, every time you see a set of 7 or 13 in this game, it was intentional. They did that. They went out of their way to fucking do that. They know what they did. You can't trust white-haired anime boys. It's the fucking rule. That's just the rule.
Don't let this chance sail by, mates.
Or just white-haired people in general. Let's not make it a gender thing. Watching the fucking Rapunzel TV show. Fucking Adira.
Prepare to set
fucking
sail.
How do we move? Where we go?
She's just as sketchy. She got that Nort palette going on. Cannot be trusted. That white hair.
Take this! Cannons!
Oh.
Fire!
The only reason them being a thing before would happen would because Vanitas and Ventus, like, if Unverse
There we go.
get an
Hey, I
expansion...
got second chance.
Hey! If the definition of Unverse gets an expansion outside of just, like, how they relate to Heartless, because, like, as far as I understand it, they're effectively, like, a subtype of Heartless. They are to Heartless as, like, tigers are to lions, you know what I mean? If they do differentiate more or turn out to be something that existed beforehand, it has to do with Ventus being super sketchy and key. Because it's entirely possible.
No, I don't think it's
No.
the Heartless.
No.
Isn't that...
Do you not see the
Not
fucking
the merry
nobody
company I'd
sales?
hoped for.
Guys, it's your boy.
Harley!
A black coat!
Of course.
Of course.
This is just
You
the
back
best.
in the
I
organization?
love this.
Yes. Surprising, isn't it? That they do me the honor.
Not really.
Never count your cards until they've all been dealt.
Jack, don't you give this creep the
The
time of
gambler
day.
plays in the distance.
Come now. Are you really so
That's
unsophisticated
big,
that you
everything.
decline a gentlemanly
Looks like it has such a big
conversation?
ship.
What'd you say?
Sora,
Oh.
stand down. It's the code. Mustn't strike a pirate
Compensating.
aboard ship when said
Can we
pirate
talk about the
offers to
logistics of the
confabulate.
fact that, like, someone, like,
Yes.
gave him
And
that
how could
beautiful
I
note,
love
like,
games and
Xehanort,
contests
the various
without honoring
Norts
the
put a
rules?
concerted effort into
Because
acquiring
only by
this
winning fairly
giant-ass
does victory
fancy
have any
nobody ship for
savor
this
at
man?
all.
But, of course, the code is actually more guidelines than rules.
How bitter
Speak
do you
your
think
piece.
Demix is?
Extremely.
I am looking for a box. A chest, perhaps. You know
Twitch.
the one.
I feel like Luxord got more swole
Yes.
than he was. He was pretty wry in the other games.
I
His
know of
shoulders
a
got
box,
broader, or he
but
just
said
maybe it's the
box
new
is
coat
not a
is
box
fitted
you
to
want
his
to
shoulders in
trifle
a
with,
way that
mate.
accentuates
Trust
them.
me.
Really? A wager, then.
He looks
And
like
of
he's
what
wearing
nature
one of Vex's.
would this wager be?
What say we have a little race to that charming port town which you hold so dear?
Port Royal.
Yes. Whoever
This
reaches it
declares
first
everything.
is the victor. And the stakes? You tell me all about that chest.
Against what?
I will get you whatever it is you want.
Done.
Jack?
Then we have an accord.
I'm too
Now,
good to use
let us
actual boat
begin.
things to board my own boat. I'm just
Prepare to
gonna
make
fucking
sail.
dark corridor my ass
Jack-
over here.
Drop canvas!
Hey,
Look at
Jack!
the water.
I was about to be like, look, the boat's wet. It's actually
Listen.
wet.
Oh, you can't let him get his hands on that box. Do you
fine,
really
it's
know
not the right
whatever it
box.
is that he's looking for?
Let's just say there's a potential possibility he wants the chest containing Davy Jones' heart. Because I haven't the foggiest notion.
The
why he
rig
covered the
in
place.
Jack's nostrils
Is it a
was something
black
that was
box?
done so
It's
lovingly.
a small
I
black
cannot
and blue,
express how
so,
happy I
yes.
am.
Do you think it's the one?
And winning the race would keep it out of Organization 13's hands.
Would it?
Hey. You're right.
Are you sure?
What are you three muttering on about?
Basically, we need to win this race.
You don't say.
Precisely. No purchase, no pay. You might have the makings of a pirate after all.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Oh,
precious,
child.
sweet summer child.
Oh, child. Alright, how do I draw?
Also, this fucker gets like a goddamn head start. Like, what is this bit?
First one to Port Royal wins.
And I say we make it interesting. Let's try
You're
those
much better at fucking the other ship up than I am. Like, you're just fucking wrecking Luxord.
It's because I watch people play Assassin's Creed.
That's valid. In all caps.
Whoop, hi there, hi
Cardboard
there.
face, Sora.
Oh.
Yeah, no, the Unreal Engine definitely does not have to resort to texture face. That is, we have certainly evolved beyond that. They do still have two sets of models, especially in this world it's noticeable where there are higher def ones. And it's most noticeable, I think, on Jack because the quality of his dreadlock textures goes way the fuck down. With the actual in-game model versus the cutscene model, but it's not that. It's certainly not the same as the texture face. Those will not be missed except for the but the point
You
I was
don't even get to exist, Mr. Pirate Ship, before I murder you.
why is Ben good at Black Flag? Should I be concerned?
I'm a pirate.
Yar har fiddly dee. You. What? I have so many concerns. I have so many concerns. Like, this was extremely difficult for me. I fucked it up a couple of times before I was able to do it. And you're just fucking sliding you haven't even used any of the specials?
There are specials?
Yes, there are a little
Right.
triangle command
There
thing.
are
You can do all this
specials.
fancy shit? What the fuck,
Forgot
Ventus?
about that. I didn't need it.
Apparently!
Lookouts, report!
Starboard side, all clear.
We got this one in the bag.
Nope.
Suddenly, Luxord.
It's called cheating.
There are specials.
The game isn't over until it's over.
Now I'm gonna have some trouble.
Yeah. Yes, there. Oh god. Sojourn and I are equally shook at y'all not knowing about the fucking special moves with the ships. So Donis also didn't know.
Well, I'm too busy looking for my target, and
That's
Ready to
fair.
return fire!
I didn't get frustrated enough to look for it.
I guess this makes up for the burb.
Yeah. I can't do air combat, I'm a sea creature.
Says Ventus, the windy boy.
We all know I'm a caster.
Oh, Satonis. Oh, I knew. I was. Okay, we are all officially judging you now.
Oh.
This is collective judgment. No, the point I was going to make about the Unversed was here's a theory, a wild theory pitch. particularly bank on this, but a food for thought because it's technically plausible. The idea that whatever Ventus is currently in key, because he is something fucking sketchy,
Come on.
no, you don't actually have to hit those if you hit
but
them.
it makes it so much easier.
Yeah. I thought you had to, and that was fucking me up at one point. I made a mistake. Whatever Ventus is, he could have the ability to create embers inherently with whatever his nature was. Lost the ability when he lost his memories, and then it carried over to Vanitas when Vanitas was born. Because I'm especially after the missing thing, the percent chance that Venti is human is not very high anymore.
Bold of you to assume that I was a...
That's what I mean. I'm being bold enough to not assume that. That's not how that grammatically makes sense responding to the sentence you said, but it's fine. It's fine.
I don't like whatever you do.
Summoning Dorkness and water spouts. Generally being a little bitch and fleeing. I mean, you can do that when you're in the organization. Oh, he back with sails that ain't fucking wrecked.
Fire!
That's fine. Oh, he's got planes.
Yeah.
Take this! Hear my call! Keep going, Sora!
I didn't...
Take it.
Sojourn, I didn't know about the shortcut menus, but I know about the ship specials. How did you not know about the shortcut menus?
How do I board Luxord's ship? How do I do that?
Get up on him and... Is that it? Get up on him and press triangle. Shoot your Traverse Town arrow-shaped anchor into the side of it.
Another game it is, then.
I envy his piercing. Ah yes, more high-def squiggles. Disgusting high-def squiggles. Things that were not ever meant to be high-def, and now that they are extremely uncanny. It's just Detective Pikachu all over.
Take this!
I got no problems with the ships. Watch this move.
Take this! Here we go!
I'm really good at ship combat, guys. I'm actually kind of proud of myself.
You were crushing the ship combat. Most people I know had, like...
Meteor!
A much different learning curve in regards to ship combat. Yeah. Also the fact that, like, Donald just casually casts a meteor sometimes. Dolan got small.
What are you doing?
Don't worry about
There
the
was
wet
nobody.
squiggle.
There was nobody around it. It was just like making weird sleight of hands at nothing. It was just like.
The moment you realize Donald can cast flare so well, he shoots it like fireworks because he's that strong. Yeah. Also, creepy spooky pirate boys. This is a comment that resonates with me.
Gotta love creepy spooky pirate boys.
You do. You gotta. I still want to pet most of Sora's toes. I think I got to at KatsuCon. There was they had the fur, and I was like, can I please? No, none of the Heartless in this are the. But something I've noticed, none of the, like, unique to K2X Heartless made it into 3. Right?
Which ones are unique?
A lot of them, like the flower pilot one, there
no.
are a lot of like water or fish related Heartless that they could have used, and instead they made new ones. Because those little like fish dudes that look kind of like the Final Fantasy enemy, they're different than like the Atlantica ones, and they're also different than the K2X ones. They're pretty obnoxious. They are close to the raid boss, though. They're not quite the one raid boss. And that's what made me, because like there is literally a pirate heartless raid boss in K2X, and like you think it'd show up here, but it doesn't. Other than Purebloods have shown up, because we saw the little Darkness ones in K2X first, I think.
No, I think we saw them in 0.2.
0.2 first? Okay. Possessors got heavily expanded on in K2X. And that was in 2, but anything, technically the flower pilot one is hard, so maybe that's not the toughest factor.
Problem.
Lucky coin! Google coin, not lucky coin. I started
Donald, wake the flip up. I'm still just gonna run until I have.
Okay, I have to read this exchange.
Oh dear. I have concerns.
Oh yeah, me and my brother were talking about Donald's Zeta Flare, and we were thinking maybe the reason Donald could cast it was because he was using his life force as fuel, and as a toon he's immortal. I hear toon is immortal, and I raise you who framed Roger Rabbit. Friendly reminder that that is technically a Disney property, or Disney associated property. Mickey Mouse was in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and therefore is free game to take apart. And that there's a Who Framed Roger Rabbit ride in Disneyland.
I have a lot of concerns.
Do not make Sora fight Dick. What is... Does this make Sora like some sort of terrible... Like in Who Framed Roger Rabbit rules, I would imagine Sora constitutes as like half-toon. Like some sort... Like the unholy amalgamation of what becomes... What comes from Jessica Rabbit and anyone else who's not her actual husband.
Hey, first try!
Thank you for supporting the Moogle economy. Like, could you destroy Sora with the dip?
I don't know. What if the Master of Masters is Roger Rabbit?
I think that's actually one of the most unfortunately, like, valid and like, weirdly on-point Master of Masters shitpost theories I've heard in a long time.
I'm scared now.
I'm scared too!
Magnificent. I salute you all, gentlemen.
Or can I punch you in the face now?
You're up to something.
You don't say.
Perish the thought. I know when I've been outdone.
Sure.
You were outdone before you even started, mate.
Zemnis gave me
your
the ship. He gave me
way
one rule
of
not to wreck the
conceding
ship,
defeat.
so I wrecked the ship just to spite him. It's fine.
Yes. Now I believe I owe you your prize. But I neglected
His
to ask
hairline
what
is
it is
just
that
so...
you want.
Those
Perhaps
sideburns.
you'll enlighten me.
Aye, that's easy. I want the chest that's aboard the Dutchman.
No, Jack! Don't tell him!
Goofy's dramatic. Sora just has this look on his face. Like, bitch, even I'm not that stupid.
Oh, good.
Huh? Oh, Jack!
Oh my god.
Well, I didn't tell him which Dutchman.
tricked him.
Actually, I outwitted him.
You knew he'd tell you where it was.
I've always been far more interested in the long game. Now let's see where it takes us. That is, if you stay apace.
What is with the organization and liking the word apace? Luxor uses it, Cyx uses it.
That's because they've all been forced to listen to Xemnas, aka
right.
I read the thesaurus as I fall asleep at night.
So
also ran.
Why not?
What you're telling me
The
is
ship's
Xemnas
listing me
gets
as a scuppers
Ienzo
from
to
that
read
cannon fire.
him
She'll be needing
bedtime
repairs.
stories, but all of
Best make
Zexion's
berth for
bedtime
Port Royal.
stories are the dictionary.
Yes. Yes. Accepted.
What?
That is accepted.
Or is it the reverse?
Oh, that is a yeet.
Hey! Maybe it's the reverse, and Xemnas has to read bedtime stories to Zexion.
And it's just the dictionary.
And it's just the dictionary.
Crabs? Why crabs?
Because of read.
Oh, that's a question.
The
I
what
wonder if
crabs?
Thor would be
Savvy?
freaked out seeing his friends in 2D. I mean, to be fair, there's the Game & Watch, which is kind of close.
Mm. I don't wanna. I mean, I do kind of wanna because hide and seek. Wee.
Now it is 9:30. This is one of the longer worlds. Or it's
I
not.
bet
It's
we'll
9:20.
find some ingredients around here.
I'm thinking after we get our initial crab quest done, we're gonna have to call it a night.
Bold of you to assume we'll get the initial crab quest done.
Well, if we finish that before a reasonable hour, we should probably call it a night.
No, there was something. It's not on this roof, okay.
Also, as we learn, try to get as many of the crabs that are in town as possible now while you can, because they go away later.
Yup. That they do. Oh. Wee.
Are you feeling it, Mr.
Sora!
Krabs? Are you
Over
feeling
here!
it,
I
Mr.
found
Krabs?
some!
Because crabs. Because crabs.
Come here.
I'm sorry. I think that's a dancing barrel, not a crabbing barrel. Yes, it's a dancing barrel. There are random townswomen who are being impressed by your pirate breakdancing.
Well, wouldn't you be?
I don't know. If I was a random townsperson living in Port Royal and I saw
How
this
did I
pirate
walk
ass
past
fucking teenager start doing kickflips on a barrel of probably food and or other relevant research, I'd be mostly concerned and run for cover from the impending invasion. Just say it. Oh,
Wait,
there's another one in
hey,
there.
hey!
Zoom tight.
I'm trying to get in here.
Crab Simulator 2K19. This part was made even better by never seeing the corresponding movie. All crabs, no context. Best part of game. Oh god, crabs. The whole chat, just crabs. Yoshi.mp4, that is all. Oh my god. I also assure you, seeing the movie does not make the crabs make any more sense. That is a thing they really weirdly decided to focus on for no actual, like, apparent reason.
It's Teodolma's power source.
Yeah.
I bet we'll find some ingredients around
Calypso's spirit animal, well, not spirit animal, like, Calypso's, you know, associated animal is apparently crabs.
The white ones.
The white ones. And they manifest as these white crabs, so when she does the magic-y things and does stuff, it takes the form of white crabs. So since, you know, she's helping you out with your ship, leveling up and repairing the ship takes the form of white crabs, so it was this really obscure plot point, like, not even plot point, like, obscure lore, like, you only know this or think about it if you've written Pirates of the Caribbean fan fiction type thing, which I had a cousin who was obsessed with Johnny Depp back in the day, so that was a time of my youth. And they just decided, yup, this is the plot thread we're gonna double down on. Krabs.
It's fine.
Krabs.
Don't worry about it.
Calypso's persona. This is basically, I mean, every world in a Kingdom Hearts game is basically fanfiction. Sora is just Nomura's OC that he gets to insert canonically into everything. Who we love.
Who's also a furry.
Who is also a furry. Guys, if you didn't see the post in the Discord channel, I'd just like to remind everyone about the interview that shed light on the fact that that Nomura really wanted Monsters Inc. Sora to just be a cat boy, and they wouldn't let him.
Never fear.
It's Jack. It's
really weird, slow spiraling Jack Sparrow.
It's funny because it basically functions the exact same way as Riku and Mickey's partner attack in Chain of Memories, of all things.
It's just really funny to watch.
It's because it makes much more sense with the magical mouse than it does with floating fucking Jack Sparrow.
Alright.
I think I see something on the roof.
Whoa, you can bite me. What's on the roof?
Luckily for Nomura, all of the internet drew Sora way more of a cat than he was allowed to. This is a true fact.
Oh goodness! What?
You hit the coconut tree! Consider the coconut, Ventus!
What?
Consider the coconut. Consider the island gives us what we need. It's a song from Moana, you uncultured swine!
I see. I don't remember that one.
That's fair. It is not any of the more paramount or memorable songs. It's at the beginning. It's I'm trying to think of a good equivalent, like but it's the dad singing about, like, no, you don't, just stay on the island, it's fine, the island's great, it's okay, you don't need to be an explorer because we have this perfectly good island. Educating people about island life.
Whoop.
Island. Real talk though, if they include Zootopia, what do you think Sora's true persona would be? Would it still be a lion? I am almost certain it would still be a lion because Sora was, I don't know if you've seen it, like, literally Sora was originally a furry. They were going to make the whole cast, you know, the more anthropomorphic, animal type people to match the Disney characters better. So the original concept art for Sora is like, and it's not quite full Saiyan, but he you know, he has a humanoid face, but like cat, like, you know, out to the side cat ears and like big animal paw type hands, and stuff, and little tufts of burn things. And because of that, Sora's always been associated with a lion, beyond just being a lion in Pride Lands. So I think he would definitely, in Zootopia, still be a lion.
No, I'm just sitting here going, Gryffindor!
He had big, meaty paws. Thank you, Adonis. Okay. Hold on, wait, Port Royal, thank you for dealing with this crab. Port Royal thanks you for dealing with this crab infestation.
They're all pointing.
Okay. Adonis, I shared something for you to react to in the media. Share a Discord server. Let's see what my reaction. You're gonna get that live.
I have concerns. Are we disowning Adonis? Which
No, I've actually seen this before, so I can't even be that mad. I'm going to just if you can't read the text, the red is bad and the white is good. It's the Stitch. This is your goodness levels, but with Vanitas.
I see.
I feel that this is an accurate representation, so I have no complaints.
Where?
The man keeping furry Nomura down. Not only furry Sora, but also gay boyfriend Riku.
What's up here?
Oh my god, more crabs.
I'd venture that's nearly enough.
No, it's not, Jack. No, it's not. There's
Maybe
never
for
enough
level
crabs.
Sora! Over here! I found some!
Well, I already got them, so get all my level.
Crabs like water? What
I
about
have no complaints. Donald crabs. Donald voice crabs. Donald helping us find ingredients. So just ship ingredients. Although I guess we could cook some of these magic crabs. I don't recommend it. I don't think eating tiny pieces of Calypso is recommended. I don't think it's part of a balanced diet.
There. Heal. I know what to do. See ya.
I want the darkness version of this Keyblade that matches the darkness hair. It's the Tangled Keyblade.
Here we go.
It was a sentence that made sense.
I forgot what Keyblade I was using.
Oh, where is this concept? Chrissy, we have there's a link to our Discord server, in the description. I'm sure someone has posted it since in one of the media channels on our Discord server. If you want to look for it, I can also just send it to you later.
Are we sure that that guy there wasn't one of the diver models?
Yes, I checked extensively.
Okay.
He is.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Sure. Alright, I will
accept this?
I will accept this this negation of frustration.
Goofy was fucking terrifying for a second. Just stand like this shadowy form standing out, like just silhouetted from that was like, my brain did not recognize that as Goofy. My brain was like, Boris, no. Oh, Ketzel just googled it. I see. And yes, Concept Sora was cute except for Chainsaw on a Stick. I could understand Disney's conserved chainsaw on a stick. I very much like keyblades. I'm glad we got keyblades over chainsaw on a stick. They're pretty fucking iconic.
Where? Oh.
Right there. Because you hit the tree. Consider the coconut, Ventus.
I'm actually sad with how good I'm doing because I need to go to the where is it located?
Well, it doesn't stop when you get 300, I don't think. Like, because it's not until you leave Port Royal that the crabs will despawn.
Okay.
Once you leave Port Royal, because remember you were like, go get the rest of the crabs, and I was like, now I'll come back and do it later, and then they weren't there anymore.
You gotta listen to the Hufflepuff.
First of all, Boris, no. Someone makes concept keyblade for convention. It works. Chaos ensues.
Oh. Well, I got enough.
Yeah, see, it hasn't booted you or anything. You still gotta go deal with this area. I think you fight something in the place where
I bet you there's a lucky emblem here.
Trying to find lucky emblems in the extremely poorly lit. I didn't find all of them here. I think I did find the one in this room though. It might be further down.
If he said it, he saw it.
Right, but it could be anywhere in this.
Back here.
Oh, is it the bricks in the
Oh no, not worth it.
Not worth it?
Nope.
Cause I thought it was on oh, crabs. Oh, big chest. I thought it was at the end of this hallway. I could be wrong. So lucky enough from jail. It's on a cannonball. Okay. The ball and chain in one of the cells. Everyone has told you where it is. It's on that ball, apparently.
Let's see.
Would you stop pushing me, Donald?
Yeah.
Really? How was I?
Nice.
How could you guys see that, Donald? Don't mind the pirate just wandering through.
Yeah, don't mind the obvious pirate casually wandering through your jail with one of the most wanted men in the 7 seas. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Alright.
Heal.
So I think you're right. I think we did have to fight something, and I don't wanna.
And you don't wanna? That's fair.
Hmm.
I think you fight more of those assholes. Yeah.
Then I think I'm actually gonna have a problem. Cause I almost exclusively use a Koopa coin. I don't have one right now.
Oh. Well, equip some, set up your shortcuts and equip, some items so that you can heal when you're out of things. Also, update your abilities. You got second chance and stuff.
Oh, I do have second chance.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Don't worry, we're only stealing your crabs, not your valuables. Food is valuable. Good point. That is definitely some pirate era problems. Look at that precious piratey boy. Just I want to pinch his cheeks and also wash them. This is like, what did he do to get that like streak of dirt like all like right across his nose like this?
He keeps going like this all the time.
Okay, well, like yeah, across it, but like it looks like it's like there's a lot, like there's one on each cheek, like there was some dirt got kicked up or some mud and it just splashed right across, and he just left it.
Don't worry about it.
Very proud of him for not wearing a onesie. Oh, he got more layers than I expected, because he got that's just like a jerkiny vest thing he got going on in the red, and he actually has a white piratey blouse thing under that. That's what that collar is. I know, because I too am stupid and wear sleeveless button-up garments on top of my fully sleeved button-up garments. So you can see the white sleeves peeking out under his coat there. As we analyze the pirate Sora costume. That's the most. Your MP is not back.
Don't matter.
Okay. Yeah, no, those are definitely not the ones in. I thought they were, and then I went and looked up the ones in Key, and they're like in actual players. Those ones look more like evolved forms of the ones in Pokemon.
Oh no! The Krabs despawn, that's rude.
Oh, it says you have 399 out of 300. You might have automatically got them.
I saw them all, like,
Try this.
Adonis, he did it to himself. I mean, probably. He wanted to fit in with the general pirate vibe.
Come on.
Probably, maybe did one of these numbers.
Come on, heal! What are you doing? What are you doing? Why aren't you healing? You have magic, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, you know, load. Come on. Or it's rage form it is.
Well, it's I'm going ghost. Remember, you can collect the crabs while you are immersed in darkness. It's fine. Gotta love that rage form.
Donald.
Hey, what up, Dolan?
We got this.
I'm just doing this because it lets me stay airborne longer.
That's valid. Well, it also, it's harder for you to get hit. Like, it's just an all-around beneficial option. No judgment.
There we go. That should be them all.
Yeah.
Alright, and we still got this guy over here.
Oh, I guess, do you just have to go back to the ship to get the crabs? Once you have enough crabs? Mr. Krabs?
Not a clue. I just want to make sure I got as many as I can.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you.
Because they are not easy to get later.
No, they're not.
Did you ever go up here?
Yeah. I don't know if I went back on this specific pair, because I came back to this area at one point for one of the putty heartless.
We need to fight those.
We do. I really should play more on the complete file to 100% thing. but critical mode will happen eventually, and then I'm just gonna replay it, so...
Hey! 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 Hey. Riddles. Nobody's worried.
No.
It's fine.
No. Not worried about the fact that a bunch of crabs are carrying a barrel, not worried about the pirate destroying the barrel and then collecting all of the crab. Can we get some fan art of, like, Sora leaning down and, like, picking up armfuls of crabs and just the town folks, like, staring at him in confusion and concern? Oh, did they, like, all go all the way down here?
Go down, please. Thank you. If you attack the cannons, they shoot out crabs.
Oh, that's fun and exciting.
How do I get back up there?
The long way around, son. But if you stay down in the ocean, you'll find more stuff with crabs along the coast. If you dive.
Yeah, but those will stay there.
Oh.
The ones
you can just run up the wall. Yeah. That also makes sense, because of the game's mechanics.
Sora.
It might have only been the one. Or, like, it might only be some of them. Try the others, maybe? Yeah. There you go. Yeah. It's only if it has a reptile pop up on it. So now you can go get the other ones that got shot off into the ocean.
I wanna check
try to get as many. Well, are you afraid of them? Will they stay there after you shoot the cannon? Also, like, can you find them again after you shot the cannon?
Bold of you to assume that I know directions. Yeah,
hey, what up, welcome back, Zebrafish Cat.
Whoop. Yeah, I don't know where that went.
How to cook a crab the Pirate Ramsay way. Shoot it out of a cannon. Still, yeah, we are still in Crab Hell. We've finished the first chunk of the world, and we're actually probably gonna wrap things up once we finish specifically initial Crab Hell, as it were.
We should probably wrap it up.
Oh, wrap it up now. Yeah.
My leg is starting to bother me.
I'm sorry.
These things happen.
I love Sora's beautiful swan dives. Like, that is some top tier. Hiccups. No, we got all the way through all of the Luxord chase and the Luxord fight. The water is very pretty. And are now just trying to collect as many crabs in the Port Royal area as possible because they despawn once you leave the first time, basically. Oh, I guess you got close enough to the ship.
I have a frustrate.
One whole frustrate. Ah, now we get surrogate crabjack exposition.
Now to my final task. Be back in a trice. There, mates. Fit to sail any sea. Now, Sora, one final inquiry. Is there any particular reason you wanted this ship?
Yeah. To explore the seas. Free as the wind.
Good answer. You are a pirate.
Such a
Captain
good boy.
Sora.
But Jack, why do you keep saying
oh
like you're
shit.
leaving?
What?
Zebrafish cat in late with Sora can breathe underwater theory, and proposing Sora can breathe underwater because of the same bullshit as Titus and Waka can breathe underwater in Final Fantasy X because Blitzball. I gotta admit, that's pretty damn solid.
That the goddess of the sea sent here to help you lot. Of course, any me is still me. I may be duplicatable, but I'm always incomparable. The sea.
Replica!
No, not a replica. Something specifically distinct that is more the same than a replica, because the replicas were more unique.
At Shipwreck Cove, where the pirate brethren
it's
will
the
meet
fine.
Beckett and his lot
It's
in
the
battle
line
to
of
win back our
Repliku and Replitu and Riku are all distinct and different.
No, it's
Surrogate Crabjack and Jack are not distinct and
Sora.
different.
You're as free as the wind now, and far
It's
you'll
actually the same pattern. Worryingly enough, get
Collect
the crabs!
Collect the crabs! Get them! Oh, come on, guys.
It's the same logic presented in regards to Data Sora. The way they talk about Data Sora and the spiel that Surrogate Crabjack gives actually follows the same logic of this Sora is still Sora. He is not distinct and separate the way Roxas is.
Jack, he said it was the pirates' battle to fight.
What is little gold tooth?
Sora,
but a fight for pirates.
Sora, no.
Come on, let's find the real Jack.
Sora, let's go start another coup. Sora has started more coups than Lark's seen. Must I remind you guys of the Pride Lands where he was like, but if I help them with their rebellion, maybe they'll make me king, and Donald was like, Sora, you can't just go around dethroning kings. It doesn't fucking matter if they're corrupt. We don't do that shit.
Sora voice. Up for another coup? I do just love the bucket.
Gotta love the bucket.
Gotta love the bucket. And the line of buckets behind it.
Waka
Oh,
was
look,
also
trios.
a professional, well, if you're proposing that Titus is able to breathe underwater because of dream logic, then we've just come full circle.
And
because
here they are.
King Final, there is a reason that this round boy is named Titus.
Claim your reward.
The logic from 10 is that it has to do with just trading from playing Blitzball or whatever.
To be satisfied. 100 years in servitude aboard the Dutchman. As a
Let's
start,
go to stabilize the global economy.
You escaped.
I propose an exchange. Will leaves with us.
It's hard to
You
say
can
if
take
Sora's
Jack.
necklace is important for plot reasons. I've seen a really solid theory
Done. Jack's one of the 9 pirate lords.
proposing that
You have no right.
Riku gave him that necklace, and it actually has to tie into the metaphysics of Chain of Memories. That was born from something in one of the novelizations that haven't been localized yet.
Easy there, mate. You wouldn't want to damage the leverage.
I mean, the reason he has it isn't so much as fashion, so much as it's like the iconic design point that makes him identifiable no matter what form he's in. It can always just apply necklace even if he's a fucking lion. Pokewalker. So if Jiminy's journal is in the gummy phone, does that mean Sora is in the gummy phone? They should have made Data Sora an assistant on the gummy phone like Siri. I agree. Jiminy's journal. So the thing about Jiminy's journal though is he has multiple journals for each adventure. His most recent journal is on the gummy phone, and that is technically distinct and separate than the Kingdom Hearts 1 journal, which was the source of the datascape. Only the Kingdom Hearts 1 journal was being analyzed in that case. Kingdom Hearts 2 journal did not do the same datascapey things. It potentially has the potential to. That was a redundant statement. Let's not worry about that. But I wish I could remember the details to the Riku necklace theory. It had to do like a lot of things, like the fact that Sora's memories of Riku's didn't fade in Chain of Memories. The crux of it was the idea that Sora and Repliku both
Level
had
3.
the same memory.
But
I'll go into that more at another time, or potentially on the Discord channel. You got all the way to level 3 in one go?
Level 3.
Oh my god.
Like a boss.
Dinosaur would be a Link summon for Sora. Oh my god.
Alright. On that note, it's 9:56.
Yeah. On that note, it basically 10.
Yeah.
We gotta go, tune in for more Krabs and also tentacles. Yeah! Gotta love this world! We'll see you all next week for the thrilling conclusion of Tentacles. And remember, save your tears, 'cause we'll be back.